You've met the irregular aorist participles and indicatives. In Dobson Lesson 24, he introduces you to the infinitives, alongside reminding you that one of the patterns of irregularity you get is to change the stem between the present and the aorist. So what we need to look at are the present and aorist infinitives, but he does also add in the present and aorist participles, so we will look at those for completeness' sake. In both of these cases, it's the stem that changes with the present endings. So as long as you can remember your changed stem, you will then be adding your present endings and all will be well. Your present endings: luain, trechain, legain, ferrain, esthiain. And then horan is an alpha contract one, which is very slightly different, and erkestai, which is a middle infinitive, and again slightly different. But you've got recognisable endings on the end of those. Once you're into the aorist, you've got your sigma suffix for luo, and then alpha iota, lu-psi. But now you're going to see a change where there's no black bit referring back to what you had already. There's a completely new word. So you've got elf, dram, ape, enenk, id, and fag. You're then putting on the present endings that you've seen already: elthane, dramain, apain, idain, fagain. Two things to note. The first is that erchomai is middle in the present, but active in the aorist. So it changes voice, and you need to start thinking about using the active endings, not the middle ones, on your changed stem elf. The other point is you'll notice I've left enenk blank. This goes back to the alpha iota of the regular ones, which is an alternative aorist, strong aorist pattern. You've still got the changed stem, enenk, but now you've got I again as your ending. Thinking about participles, you've seen luon, and that will go for trechone, legon, ferone, horon, and esthion. Again, echomai is middle, so it's echomenos, the middle ending. Again, with the aorist, luo has its sigma, and then alpha sigma, lusas, lusas, and lusan. Again, you're now looking at a changed stem, and those present endings again: elthon, dramon, apon, idon, fagon. Again, erchomai is now active in the aorist. And again, Pharaoh has actually maintained the regular endings. So enenkas, like lusas. That's the content of lesson 24, thinking about infinitives of the irregular verbs that change their stems. These need to be learned as a pattern. Go back to that pattern of 50 plus SEO that I gave you from Usher, and start getting them into a pattern in whatever way you can. If you look on Canvas, I've given you some information on principal parts, and it's that rhythm of learning principal parts that will help you deal with these irregular verbs.